Hello, welcome to the first information video regarding some information about the trip and how it's charging. How long does it take to charge the car? So it depends on the charging station, but usually I use a CHAdeMO fast charger, and with a fast charger you usually get 50 kilowatt hours. So let's say, assuming that the car is at 20%, to fill it up to 80% would take about 20 minutes. So it's quite easy just to stop, charge the car, grab a coffee or something like that, and then continue the journey. Speed of travel. So because I'm not so busy, I usually go between 200 and 350 kilometers a day. So it's quite easy. You have a lot of time to enjoy the location and look at everything. But I think it would be possible to go up to, let's say, 700 kilometers per day if you consider charging time and everything you need. So, but usually I travel with 200 to, let's say, 400 kilometers. So another question is the car consumption. So that depends on your driving style. If you drive really fast, you might not get 120 kilometers. But if you drive a bit slowly, take it easy, then you can reach 180, 190 kilometers with one charge, and then you have to recharge. So really depending on how you drive. If I want to go a long distance and save some energy, I pick a truck and just go behind the truck and continue with let's say 80, 90 kilometers an hour, and then I can reach easily 180 or more kilometers with that one charge. How easy it is to find a charging station. I use an app which is called this Charge Map, and with that map you can easily find or filter for that kind of connector you have. I usually plug into CHAdeMO, so I just see charging station with CHAdeMO, and then it's quite easy to find them. Usually it says if they are operating or not. I had one charging station at Ikea which used to work, but it didn't work. But so far the information was very accurate. So that's how I usually find the charging stations. How many charging stations are around? I was surprised here in Europe. So far I went, so I'm just before Oslo now. I had no hard time to find charging stations with CHAdeMO. Usually they are, let's say, 50 kilometers apart from each other. I think the longest distance I had to run was 120 kilometers. It's easy to do with one charge, but usually the network is much nearer, so it's easy to find a charging station. How do I pay for the charging? So that's a bit a challenge. So I prepared my trip to Cape North for quite a while. So I ordered some charging cards from all around Europe, and I show some of them to you. I begin in the north, so that's the RFID tag I got from Fortum, Norway. I really recommend that because it's very cheap to charge. You spend about 30 to 40 cents a kilowatt hour, and you can use it, let's say, beginning from Malmö up to all Norway. The challenge in Switzerland was to get this RFID tag, because on the web page you could just order it for all countries, but not Switzerland, because we are not in the European Union. So I ordered it to the United States and got it. And then I ordered the second one to Switzerland, but I had to write them an email and they sent me a tag, but I couldn't order it online. And then there's a nice app you can download and then charge the car. Sometimes the RFID tag doesn't work, so you just charge with the app and let's say quite cheap to charge. Then for Denmark and Sweden, there's a network called Clever. It's also a charging card, but it's a prepaid card. So I actually bought that for 100 kilowatt hours, and you can recharge it online or refill it online to charge. My opinion, 100 kilowatt hours was enough to pass Denmark and go back to Germany, because it is quite, let's say, more expensive than the charge and drive. For Clever, you spend about 80 to 90 cents a kilowatt. Then for Germany, I ordered the New Motion card. New Motion is quite common in Germany, but even though in Germany you can use such cards, many of the charging stations are still free of charge. So I think I used it once in Kiel, and the rest I could charge either at the Aldi Süd or free charging station at the Autobahn, at the freeway. But let's say the one time I used it for paying, it was quite expensive. I spent for, let's say, 60% charge of my car, I spent 27 euros, so that's quite some money. But the good thing is, in Germany, many of the charging stations are free, so just look at the charge map and find free ones, and then it's easy to do. For France, I actually ordered a Kiwi Pass. That's also a prepaid, so you just fill it up with some money. But due to the fact that it was a short trip to France, I didn't use it at all, because I realized that there are always little charging stations around which are for free. So I charge for free in France on the little charging stations. And I think I ordered another one. This was for the charge map. I think it will get increasingly common, because it is a very good app. Many people use it. You find all the charging stations all over the world, and they just issued now this charging card, and I expect it to be well adapted in the future, and you can use it. And for Switzerland, I use Swiss Charge or Ostmobils or local chargers. Another question was about roaming, so using a different card from another vendor to a charging station. I didn't try that, because I think it's currently quite expensive to use a card which is not from the charging station itself. I experienced that in Tier, where I used this New Motion card, and they charged me for, let's say, half a load, 25 euros. So I wouldn't use the roaming at the moment. Maybe in the future it will get better. The battery, doesn't it overheat when you charge it with fast charging? I now spend, I think, 18,000 kilometers already, and 50% of all I use fast charger, and I didn't experience any damage on battery. It works. And due to the fact I get a guarantee from Nissan that which car lasts either 8 years or 160,000 kilometers, I don't much care about it. So if I get into any issues in the future, I will be covered by the guarantee Nissan provides. But I think the lithium-ion batteries are much more advanced now. The fast charging is not a big issue for them anymore. Charging at night. So as I reached Sweden and Norway, you have charging stations all over the place. So when you go for shopping, you have plenty of parking space with let's say 6 or 3 kilowatt chargers. You just plug it in and use it. Most of them are for free. So just charging during shopping is not a big issue here in Sweden or Norway. Of course, if you want to charge overnight, many of the hotels have plugs, or they provide you a small plug or extension cord to plug in your car, because they are more expensive in up north, because many people are using EV cars here. Let's say in Germany and Switzerland, I use the normal chargers at the stations. Hotels are not prepared yet as far as the Norwegian countries are. Okay, this was my first information session about the trip, so hopefully many of you can take advantage of it. If you have any more questions, just drop a line. I try to do other information video to answer the questions, and hopefully you enjoy it. Bye.